and then move this out of the way. I'm going to slide this over. Can everybody see pretty good now? All right, so here we go. Now, generally when I start this, I start over here. So just stop, put your pencils down, look up on the board. All right, this is all I want. All right, I want you to be able to understand exponents. So please look up. All right, I want someone to tell me what 2 to the 4th power is. Can anybody tell me? Thank you, 16. What's 2 to the 3rd power? 8. And what's 2 squared? 4. Okay, so now this is pattern time. So how did I get from 16 to 8?
By 2.
How did I get from 8 to 4?
By 2.
So now if I said to you, what is 2 to the 1st power, you could confidently say that's what? 2. Now, that's how they figured out that anything to the 1st power is itself. Is everybody with me? Because why? 4 divided by 2 is 2. Then 2 to the 0 power. Somebody tell me what 2 to the 0 is. Because you're thinking, not because it's what you thought it. What is it?
1.
Why?
Because it's just 2 divided by
2 divided by 2 is 1. That's the pattern. Divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. Then somebody said, well, then what's 2 to the negative 1? I knew you were going to say that. Stop saying things. Follow the pattern. What is 2 to the negative 1? Someone who's thinking. What? No, you're not thinking. Tell him. No, what? 1/2. Why is it 1/2? That's so awkward that 2 to the negative 1 is 1/2. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense if you just are making up your own math. You think negative exponent has something to do with the value, whether it's positive or negative. Is that true?
No.
No. The negative exponent has nothing to do with the value. How did you get 1/2? You followed the pattern. What was the pattern as I was going down? Divide by 2. So what is 1 divided by 2? It's the fraction what? 1/2. So that's how they figured out negative exponents. So 2 to the negative 1 is 1/2. So now I'm going to get wild and crazy. What is 2 to the negative 2? 1/4. Brilliant. Now we don't need a calculator to do that. What's 1/2 divided by 2? Well, if you have a half a pizza and you cut it in half, you now get what? 1/4. That's what you're doing. And then they said, wow, 4 is the same as 2 squared. So now they're trying to see patterns here. This exponent right here is to the 1st power. This is to the 2nd power. Now look at the relationship between the negative exponent and this exponent right here. They're opposites, correct? But 1 is just moved where? To the denominator. So anytime you have a negative exponent, to eliminate the negative exponent, you just move it. If it's in the numerator, just move it to the what? So now, what am I trying to tell you? If I said x to the negative 2, that's the same as what? Very good. 1 over x squared. If I said, you don't have to write this down, you're just paying attention. If I said y to the negative 3, you would simply say that's the same as? Come on. 1 over y 8. I'm variables now, not numbers. 1 over what? Oh, am I off the board here?
1 over x.
This is a y.
Yeah, 1 over y.
Yes, there you have it. So what is z to the negative 11?
1 over z to the 11th power.
Exactly. All right, now I'm going to get wild and crazy. Here we go. What if I say x to the negative 2, y to the negative 3? That answer is y cubed over x squared. All right, that's what that is. So now your mind should be telling you what? If you have a negative exponent, you move it. If it's in the numerator, you put it in the what? If it's in the denominator, you put it to the, that's it. No, we're not I didn't use canceling out. No, nothing cancels. You're moving things. Or you're moving. If x to the negative 2, that goes in the bottom to x squared. If I have y to the negative 3 on the bottom, you move it to the what? To the top, and you make it positive. All right? Now again, I tried to demonstrate that over here. All right? That's the reason. My math teacher first just said, here it is. And I was like, why is that? Who's making up these rules? So I like to show kids how and why that's the way you handle negative exponents. The negative exponent has nothing to do with the value being positive or negative. What?
Does that mean when something, like if it's 2 to the 0, or like anything to the 0?
Anything to the 0 power is always what? 1. You can write that down. Anything to the 0 power is 1. Anything to the first power is itself. So if I say 10 to the first, it's what? 10. If I say 12 to the first, it's what? 12. Any number, like when you write the number 5, that could be written as 5 to the first power. All right, so anything to the first power is itself. All right, now that I've gotten that through, hopefully, all right, these are the new rules. This is what I'm talking about. Now we're going to see if we can apply what I said. Now, I want you to make some mistakes here. I don't want you to just write down my answers. I want you to tell me what you think the answer is, and hopefully you're wrong, and then I can correct it, and then you get it right on the next problem. All right? So here we go. Let's take a look, see how we're doing.
Wait, could you zoom out for a second? I just want to make sure.
All right, here we go. Number 1. Hold on a second. I'm trying to make my screen so it, yeah, that's better, I think. Okay, here we go. Now, please, come on, guys. We're going to go as much as we can and get as much work as we can done. So I'm going to change this. Everyone should be able to tell me 16 to the 0 power is 1. 4 to the negative 2 is?
4.
Stop. What is 4 to the negative 2? 1.
Person?
Over.
Oh,
4 squared. That's what that answer is. That's what I want everybody to write down. 1 over 4 squared. Now look, if you don't understand number 2, now when I do number 3, you're going to know how to do number 3 if you're paying attention. Now, who can tell me what 4 squared is? Right, so that's the same as 1 over 16. All right, that's the same as 1 over 16. All right, we're doing it step by step. All right, number 3, here we go. 3 to the negative 3.
1 over 3.
Right, 1 over 3 cubed. Congratulations. Sienna, you paying attention? So what is 3 cubed? What?
27.
27. So the answer is really 1 over 27. But what answer do I like? I like 1 over 3 cubed. All right, here we go. Number 4, 8 to the negative 4. What's 8 to the negative 4 the same as? 1 over 8 to the 4th. All right, now, does anybody know what 8 to the 4th is? 1 over 10, 24, 20, 40, 96. Somebody check me on that. Do 8 to the 4th on the calculator. Is that right?
Yeah.
1 over 40, 96. Now, do I expect you to know 8 to the 4th power?
Yes.
No, I don't. I don't even care. What is important? What's important is that you know it's the same as what? 1 over 8 to the 4th. All right, let's knock out number 5. Uh-oh. Tell me. So it's what? Yes, 2 to the 5th. Thank you very much. It's 2 to the 5th. And of course, 2 to the 5th, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. That's not that hard. All right. Do I care that you know that 2 to the 5th is 32? No, but you should be able to say, I can double something. That's the same as 32. All right. Now we got a problem. Number 6. All right. I want everybody to circle this 4 to the negative 3. And that has to come up as what? 4 to the 3rd. But there's already a 4 up there. So it's 4 times 4 to the 3rd. Everybody with me? And 4 to the 3rd. 4 times 4 times 4 is 64. And then 4 times 64 is 256. Now, do I care if you use your calculator on that? No, but you should practice. All right, you should know 4 cubed is 64. That's not that hard. All right, I'll tell you which ones you should know. I think 4 cubed you should be able to tell me is 64. What?
How did you do number 5 for 32? I really don't.
2, 4, 8, 16, 32.
Oh, okay.
I did 2 to the 5th. 2
Oh,
times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. All right, good. Uh-oh. 7. Everybody take a look at number 7. 3 times, do we really say 6 to the 1st? We just say 6. So that's what? 18. All right, now I'm looking at number 8. What do I do with both of those? Flip them. So that is the same as what? Yes, 2 to the 5th over 2. And what's 2 to the 5th again?
32.
32 divided by 2, which is the same as 16. All right, now here's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to stand up and scream a little bit more. Listen, again, I've done 8 problems. If you're just sitting down writing the 8 problems and you're not saying in your own mind, well, I think it's this or I think it's that, you're not learning, guys. Does everybody understand what I'm trying to tell you? Come on, I got 5 months to teach you how to learn. You've got to participate to learn. Right, Max? You can't just let me write down the answer and you go, yeah, man, he's pretty smart. He's pretty good at this. That's not how you learn something. You've got to participate. And I'm talking about some of you guys who want to do better and you think you can't for whatever crazy reason. It's you. If you're not trying, you're not getting smarter. And like I said, 5 months is not enough time for me to show you everything that I need to show you. Soon you'll be taking entrance exams. You're going to be accepted into your private schools. And some of you are not careful. They're going to make you take Algebra 1 over. I don't want you to take it over. All right? You don't need to take it over. You need to get to work. All right? So now I'm going to do the next 4 problems. Participate in the next 4 problems. See if you're any smarter than when you walked in the door. That's what the goal is. All right? You write the answers before I tell you the answer. And then speak up when you don't know something. All right, here we go. Blow up on 9. Automatically, I see 8 to the 0. What is 8 to the 0? 1. What's 3 times 1?
3.
3. Could I just type that in on my calculator?
Yeah.
Yes. All those can be typed on the calculator. Right, we don't need the calculator because I'm trying to show you the understanding part. What?
Is 3 over 1 correct, or is it only 2?
3 over 1 is the same as 3, right? We just don't write 3 over 1. All right, here we go, number 10. All right, what is 2 to the negative 2 the same as?
1/4.
1/4, thank you. What? What is it? Who said that? What is it? What do you think it is?
4.
4, right. This literally means 16 divided by 4, which is 4, right? Now look, if you said 64, that's good.
No, I didn't.
I'm not accusing anybody of saying the wrong answer. I'm just simply saying if you said the wrong answer, that's perfectly okay. At least you're trying. You're not writing down just answers. Stop writing down the answer. What? I don't. Just tell me the process. I don't care how you think incorrectly. That doesn't matter to me. You understand what I'm trying to say, William? You've been doing so much better. I'm happy for you. I don't care how you do something wrong. Right? I'm not interested. You can say, man, I don't know how you got 4. I'm going to say I just did 16 divided by 4. You're going to go, okay. Let's not practice the wrong way. What? 2 to the negative 2 is the same as 1 over 2 squared. That's what I was hoping you would say, William. 2 to the negative 2 is 1 over 2 squared. And what's 2 squared? What's 2 squared, Austin? Well, 2 squared is 4. So it makes it 1/4. Max, you in the game? What?
So when you change the fraction into multiplication, how come when the question is multiplication, why don't you change it to a fraction?
I don't know what that question is. 2 to the negative 2 is what? What's 1/4 of 16? What's the question?
I was just.
You understand what I'm saying,
Yeah,
right?
yes,
You
I
understand me,
know what
right?
you're
That's the only thing I care about, right? You're going to have little things like William is doing little things in his head. You're doing some, just listen, right? Listen to the explanation. William, am I crystal clear? All right, let's go. 11. Everybody should be able to write. 12 to the negative 1 is the same as? If you're not saying 1/12, you've been daydreaming. Miss Goss, you with me? You know that's 1/12. All right, here we go. Uh-oh, the first time we're dealing with the negative. So listen to me. This negative has nothing to do with the exponent. Nothing. So now I want everybody to write this down. Equals -1 over 7 squared. That's what I want first. The negative had nothing to do with the exponent, so it still stays there. And then, of course, what's 7 squared? 1, -1 over 49 is the answer. -1 over 49. Here we go. 13. Now you should be going, wow, I can get good at this. Because 4 to the 0 is what? 1 times 16. There you have it, guys. Come on. What, Austin? I don't care about doing something wrong. I don't. What is 4 to the 0? 1. What's 16 times 1? There's your answer. You understand what I'm telling you? Same kind of things what I'm telling him. I'm trying to change your brain, right? That's what I'm trying to do. Some of you guys are good thinkers. If it's wrong, correct the way you're thinking about it. And again, I'm not trying to be mean. You understand that, right? I don't care how you do something wrong. I don't let kids say things wrong. Say it the right way. Then when you see the problem again, you'll understand it. You won't keep making the same mistakes over and over. Let me correct your thought process. All right, that's what I'm hoping I can teach you. All right, it's a process. Learn the process, not difficult. All right, now everybody in here, everyone, 9 to the 0. 1. 9 to the 0 is 1. All right, now what do I do with both of these numbers?
You just make it 32 over 8 because they're both.
You make them what?
Oh,
You switch.
Yeah, you're going too fast. Slow down, Tucker. You knew the answer. So it becomes what? 8 over 32,
It's just 1/4.
which is 1/4. Come on now. Anybody have any issues? All right, 16.
It's just 9 over 2. Or
9 times 2 to the first. Beautiful explanation. Do I have to write essentially 2 to the first though? No, I can just write 9 times 2. If you write 9 times 2 to the first, I'm happy with you. 9 times 2 is what? 18. Come on now. You're evaluating yourself. I've done 16 problems. Am I getting better at it? Right? Now we're going to do the next 4, and you can see how many you got right on the next 4. Here we go. 17. Well, automatically 4 to the 0 is what? 1. So that now I can just say is 8 to the negative 2 over 1, which is the same as what? Think before you say something.
60, 61 over.
What?
Oh, no.
Come on. Tell me. Why just 64? Yes, but I would prefer you say it's just 1 over 8 squared, which is the same as 1 over 64. Emiliana, how am I doing? I'm doing all right? Sienna, you on board? Come on. Anybody have any questions with 17? All right, let's see how we're doing with 18. How do I write that, or how should I write that? Come on, someone be brave. Be brave, go.
It'd be 3 squared over 9.
Right, 3 squared over 9. Beautiful. That's it. Now what's 3 squared? What's 9 divided by 9? You don't need a calculator for that. 1, right, Jensen? You're in here, right? You know what you're doing? All right, 19. Here we go. Write down the answer. 3, 2, 1. What is the answer? Miss Bailey, thank you. Yes, for 19. No, you didn't skip it because I just told you to do it.
No, I accidentally.
No, tell me what the answer. Negative 6 to the 0 is what? 1. And then what's the number in front of that? So the answer is y. There you go. Come on. 5. I'm happy. 5. If you don't know the answer is 5, you can speak up. All right, here we go. Let's find 20. Let's see who missed this one. What?
Number 8, 20, 3.7.
Anything to the 0 power is what?
1 or 1. Sorry, yeah, I got it confused with.
I know you got it confused.
Because
it's all right. It's not the end of the world. It's just 20 problems in, and you're still telling me that something to the 0 is itself. All right, there you have it. Everyone should be able to tell me anything to the 0 power is 1. Anything to the first power is itself. If you have a negative exponent, you just move it. That's all you do. You move it around. It's on the top, you put it to the what? Bottom. If it's on the bottom, you move it to the what? There it is. That's the rule. All right, here we go. Uh-oh, 21 is a problem. 21 is a problem. Oh, Sienna, good for you, girl. Tell me. Now, I'm kind of proud of you, but listen to me. All right, this is a hard one. All right, now listen, I want everybody to understand. Is the negative in parentheses?
Yes.
That means that it is the same as 1 over parentheses negative 9 squared. The negative, or what I'm trying to tell you is, because it's in parentheses, the negative is to the negative 2 power also. Did everybody hear me on this? It's in parentheses. All right, you got to move it. because it's with the 9. Everybody with me? So now that we have that, all right, now what's negative 9 squared?
18.
What?
18.
Stop.
81.
81. 9 times 2 is not 18. There you have it, 81. Now look, I need to make sure you understand it. Because it's in parentheses, that means it's negative 9 times negative 9, right, Miss Cussel?
Yeah.
I see you daydreaming. Negative 9 times negative 9. That's the answer. I need everybody to look at 21. We haven't talked about that. It's a new problem. So I need everybody to understand the difference between parentheses and not in parentheses. If it's in parentheses, that means it's affected by the exponents. You have to move that whole thing. You move the negative with it. If it's not in parentheses, the negative would stay home. All right, hopefully you learned something on that one. That was a new one. All right, so here we go. Hold up. Mr. Danzy, number 22. Yeah, attaboy. All right. 1 is correct. All right, here we go. 23. So how am I going to set up 23? All right, I'm listening. Go.
Negative 6 times 1 over 3 to the 4th.
Yes, but I don't need to say times 1 over 3 to the 4th. But is that wrong to say that? No, it's not wrong. It's just I'm trying to get into your brain. If you have a negative exponent, just move it to the bottom. Now, who can tell me what 3 to the 4th is?
81.
81. And that's okay to think it's 27. You just did it 3 times instead of 4. So I now want negative 6 over 81, but then I can reduce by a factor of 3. So if I divide 6 by 3 and 81 by 3, I get negative 2 over 27. Make sure you're good on 23, please. All right.
Is it always going to be in a fraction?
No, don't say always in math. There's always exceptions. Okay, Sienna, help me with this one, kiddo. Yep. Good. Wow, good job. Yeah, I know what you mean. And so what's 7 squared? Yay, look at you. Easy, 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 easy. Now, please look at that now. Anybody have any questions? Now, what I want you to do,
I had a question back on.
hold on a second. Now, we've done 24. You should be able to say, I'm good with those 24. Now I'm asking you to look at 1 through 24 and say, okay, man, you went too fast. I didn't understand something. I was too afraid to ask. I'm giving you one more opportunity now. Tell me what number, look at 1 through 24 and say, please re-explain this problem to me. All right, 21, we're re-explaining 21. I'm re-explaining it. All right, here we go, number 21. Because it's in parentheses, the negative is affected. The negative is affected. So you move the whole quantity to the bottom. 1 parentheses, negative 9 squared. And negative 9 squared is negative 9 times negative 9. That's why it's 1 over 81. All right, anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions? All right, now, believe it or not, I'm going to change the directions here. I don't care about the values here, guys. I don't care. We've done enough. All right, what we're going to do is we're just going to simplify this. All right, so I'm going to go around the room. Mr. Farman, you're up, number 25. Just simplify that for me. What is that going to be? Okay, who thinks they can tell me what b to the negative 2 is? Tell me.
So 6 to the negative 2.
No. I don't want you plugging in the numbers. Just tell me what.
Oh, okay.
What is it going to be?
1 over b squared.
That is it. That's all I want. 1 over b squared. William, now you understand what they mean by that? No negative exponents. You're not allowed to write negative exponents. All right, so now, William, 26, what is that? Beautiful. All right, next, I'm just going around the room now, unless you don't know something. What? I'm going in order now. Stop. I appreciate your enthusiasm. I'm going around the room. I'm picking on people now. Austin, what is 27? You're saying all kinds of things. I just want. I think you said this. -a to the 4th, I hope. Right? You with me? Now, a negative to an even power is always positive. So I need you to remember that. The correct answer here is actually 1/a to the 4th. Because a negative times a negative times a negative times a negative is a what? You're allowed to ask me something. All right, all the way in the back, go. I can't hear you. Thank you for listening. That is excellent. Notice it's not in parentheses, so the negative stays behind. All right, Jensen. Uh-oh, what?
Why doesn't the 1 on top become negative?
Because there's this number right here, -1. All right, Jensen, you're up. 29. Yes, I didn't stutter. Is not the answer I'm looking for. Stop telling me this is the one you don't know, because we know that's not true. Okay, do 30 then. You just said it's the one I don't know. And I said that's not possible, because if that's the only one you didn't know, then you would be able to do number 30. Just tell me an answer for 29. Just make up your own math as you usually do. Okay, I'm accepting that. 4 times 1/a to the 3rd is the same as 4/a cubed. You with me on this? Yeah, that's what I thought. Number 30, who's next? Ava, you're up. Man, I'm good. I told you that. All right. Oh, this ought to be interesting. Trimble. Is that what I'm supposed to write?
1.
Good.
1/3a.
You are awesome. Now, I know you're having trouble with 3 squared. Yeah. Well, what's 3 squared?
3 times 2.
I said, what's 3 squared? I didn't say what's 3 times 2.
9.
9. How did you know that? Rivers told you. Yeah. 3 squared means 3 times 3. What are you telling me? Hold up. This is embarrassing. 9a squared. All right, is everybody with me on that? All right, let's do one more. Max, oh, this is a good one to end on. Number 32, Max. Shh. It's negative. Stop interrupting him.
I said 1 over -b.
I am so proud of myself. Thank you, Max. You're making me look brilliant here. Wait, we're not done though. Max, I'm not done. Negative to the 2nd power is what? No, it's either positive or negative. Stop. Positive. Thank you. So the answer is 1/b squared. All right, so your homework is, listen, everyone is trying all of these numbers from 33 to 52. Try them. 33 through 52. All right. 33 through 52. Try them. You'll like them. All right. I was happy with today for the most part. All right, Xavier, get to work. I'll see you soon. I'm glad you're coming back, buddy. Have a great day.